Alright guys, Leeds have just beaten Crystal Palace by a goal to nil, and it was a good game in the second half, but the first half was a little bit of a struggle to watch, to be honest. There wasn't really any great chances for either team. There were a few moments that were either funny or just a bit bizarre, really. Like Rafinha's free kick. The commentator just saying about how he's going to whip it in. He's going to put a lot of pace on it, and it's going to go right across the corridor of uncertainty. And then Rafinha just boots it into the stand. That was good to see, you know. But there were also a few moments of high quality skill from Jordan Ayew and Rafinha. And in the second half, the game was a lot better, a lot more easy to watch. Obviously, Rafinha scored the last minute penalty, and it was definitely a penalty. I don't know how the ref didn't see it the first time without the VAR check. The cross comes in from the corner, and Diego Llorente just heads it goalwards, and Mark Gehi, I have no idea what he's doing, stuck his arm out and just like punched the ball pretty much away, and certain penalty, like no debate at all. And Rafinha took it, he stuttered whilst taking it and wrong-footed the keeper, but he didn't put it right into the corner, so bit of fortune that the keeper sort of fell for his stutter, but you know, he scored the goal and that's all that matters really. But Crystal Palace definitely had their chances. The first big one coming for Christian Benteke off the bench when he came on for Odsonne Edouard, who failed to really make an impact when he was on the pitch. But yeah, Benteke definitely was more involved in the short time that he was on the pitch than Odsonne Edouard was in the, I don't know, 65, 70-ish minutes he was on the pitch. Benteke had to score though for one of the chances. Zaha clips it across the face of goal, and it's at the back post, and Benteke's got a fair portion of the goal to aim at with a pretty much free header, and he heads it wide. It was a poor header, to be honest. He had to score it. But there were a few moments throughout the game where Palace did counter-attack quite well through players like Gallagher, Jordan Ayew, Wilfried Zaha. And it was a good battle in midfield between the likes of Cheku Kiyate and Gallagher, with like Leeds, his midfield in Calvin Phillips, who I thought was really good today, and also Adam Forshaw. Calvin Phillips, though, was amazing. Some of the passes he made were absolutely brilliant, like the distances he can pass the ball to players like Rafinha and Dan James over like 40 metres, and it'll land perfectly in their stride. It's just brilliant to see. Palace did also nearly score a bizarre goal. A cross from the like sort of the right back position, just went into the box. I think might have been Diego Llorente. Thought he had Benteke the wrong side of him, but Benteke stuck out a leg, managed to get something on the ball and direct it goalwards. Illan Meslier in goal has gone the wrong way because he thinks no one's touching it, so he's gone to like try and claim the ball, and he's been wrong-footed, and Benteke's managed to hit it goalwards, and Meslier got back just in time to save it. It was almost on the line. But Leeds also did have a really good chance, which they failed to take in the second half as well. Rafinha played a lovely long ball over the top to Dan James, Dan James, I thought, did everything right. The commentator disagreed. He took a touch and he squared it across goal. And Rodrigo, who came on at half time, took a poor touch. I don't know what he was doing. He just had to sort of open his body up a bit and send it goalwards, but he decided to take a touch for some reason. And it was an awful touch, heavy touch. It went out for a goal kick. Just absolutely poor from Rodrigo there. There's no way Dan James did anything wrong in that situation. But Leeds, I thought, were the better side. Although Palace, you could argue, did have the better chances throughout the game. Rafinha is some player, though. I think we all need that by now, though. But also, I thought another Leeds player who did have a good game today was Stuart Dallas, right back. He dealt with Wilfried Zaha really well today. And I thought in the first half, Tyreek Mitchell for Crystal Palace had a good game in terms of dealing with Rafinha. He managed to keep him quite quiet in the first half. Like every time Rafinha was on the ball, Mitchell usually either managed to tackle him or send him away from goal. It wasn't a horrendous game to watch. The second half was definitely better than the first half, though. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.